really mean to me, and you know what? If I get drunk enough, I might cry.
All right, Wayne, you're all set. Give us that sweet, sweet intro.
I don't know what kind of intro you want.
Where are we located? What is this world that we're
Yeah,
in? Paint me
yep,
a
yep.
picture with your word mouth.
Okay. While I'm eating dinner.
Oh, dude, the crunching, it
So,
makes it so much better.
so a group of four adventurers have teamed up, um, just south of Waterdeep. They are headed to the town of Nightstone, where they have heard that the uh, Waterdeepian nobles like to hire adventurers to protect them when they go on hunts in the nearby Ardeep forest. So you've all been traveling along the high road for days. As evening approaches, you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that heads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are three arrow shaped signs. The two, marked Waterdeep and Daggerford, follow the high road but point in opposite directions. The third, marked Nightstone, beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves, Nightstone is roughly 10 miles up the trail.
And what was our objective again? We're going to.
Basically, you guys are adventurers for hire for hired the nobles hire adventurers to protect them in the forest while they go hunting.
Okay, and we're with them currently, or we're going to the location?
You're going to
So
the town where you've heard that these nobles hire you from.
Okay, sweet. And it's Daggerford we're heading to, you said? Or Nightstone?
Nightstone.
Okay, Nightstone. All right, gentlemen. Let's, sally forth then. Go get some coin. Protect these fat nobles while they hunt even fatter boar.
And it is basically coming on night right now.
Or maybe we could make camp.
So I will show you guys the map of the north. I think I gave you the north there. Yep.
Sea of
the
moving
north
ice
remembers.
sounds north.
Yep. So you're actually near the south of this map.
I see it now, yep. I'll point an arrow to it so you guys can find it.
So you guys are basically at that crossroads right now.
So we're like on the coast.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on the high road, a little bit in from the coast.
Okay.
And we're
About
going to
31.
Nightstone, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
31
an
miles
accurate
from
scale?
Waterdeep.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yep.
So Kyle, what we're doing right now is we're actually using the ruler tool on the top left-hand side. So you can move the map using the like mouse tool and right-clicking to drag to drag your map around, and the ruler tool to look around. To point around rather, to point to things you want to do. On scaled maps, it will also measure the map for you. So this map is actually scaled, so it tells us how far away things are, which is dope. In combat, there'll be squares that indicate 5 feet a piece per square, and it'll measure those squares for us as well. So yeah. How long it would take us? 5 hours to walk to Nightstone if we walked slow enough.
This scale is not the scale.
Oh, did you? Yeah, this thing right here.
It's pretty close.
No, no, it is close. I'm being nitpicky.
That's awesome. So do you gentlemen want to camp here or move on to the town while night drops?
What hour is it?
The
Sunset.
sun's setting, so.
Well, I said what's the fucking hour, not the where the fucking sun is.
Do I look like a goddamn sundial to you?
No, you look pretty stupid to me.
I just spit in the ground at the dirt.
I I, I rub the dirt where you spit.
Is that a vote for rest or a vote for walking?
I'll lay hair.
All right, cool. So we'll start setting up a camp, I guess.
Okay.
I just lay down.
I get a small fire going. I'll gather some kindling, and I'll ask our sorcerer-looking friend. I'll say, "Do you have anything to set this off?" And he'll sort of nod quietly and just pop a firebolt in the fire.
Taking all the fun out of lighting a fire.
I'm assuming we met each other and talked to each other a bit.
Yes. You guys have been traveling for like at least a day and a half now, because you would have come from Waterdeep.
Cool.
Which is apparently 30 miles, now that I've measured it.
So, I guess...
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Say what you want.
Watches, does it matter? I'll take the middle of the middle watch, and then we'll give another middle watch to our magic friend.
I'll take well.
How many of you are elves?
Oh yeah, Tyler, you're a high elf. You don't even have to sleep, really. You have to do half sleep.
Yeah, so full-blooded elves only need 4 hours for a long rest.
Yep. Well, yeah. It's what is it like? Meditation.
Yeah, trance.
Trance. Yes. Sorry.
You're
4
good.
hours uninterrupted, though.
How long have we been? Have we been on the road all day? Like.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would need a rest regardless.
Yeah, we're tired. My feet are sore.
Okay.
My feet have sores.
Well, how about?
I take first rest. I'll take first watch. We'll have Arrowhorn take second watch, which is our sorcerer friend.
Yeah.
And we'll have you and Kyle take the last. You'll take the third watch, and you and Kyle will take the morning watch.
Okay.
All right, cool. Do you need us to make perception checks for while we're watching? Okay. So we
No.
sleep through the night normally, planning all of that for no reason.
I like making you guys do that. So yeah, the night goes by peacefully, and in the morning you're able to strike off up the trail towards Nightstone. And after following the trail for 10 miles, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lower drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village, and surrounded by the river moat, is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep, enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed.
Have any of us been to Nightstone prior or know what it looks like?
Nope.
Okay.
And we are now on Nightstone, so you guys should have your tokens about halfway down on the left-hand side.
We have like a lot of vision that we shouldn't have.
How much can you see?
I can see these guys over here as well as further.
I
Well,
cannot see.
it's daylight.
Oh, it's daylight. That's right. Sorry, I'm used to being in caves and only having 60 feet of light.
Can't see anybody. Oh, you're also in front of me.
Oh, am I blocking your line of sight? It shouldn't be.
What?
Oh, you're good. Anyways, so since we see this stuff, I'm gonna roll just a perception check to get a general sense of the area. Curious as to why there's no activity poking around and whatnot.
Okay. And this bell's still ringing.
Yeah, and especially looking for that bell. 17. I have to turn that off.
Okay. Looking around, the bell's coming from the temple, which is just north after you cross the drawbridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's no activity in the town at all?
None
Or
in the
very
town.
little. Okay. Well, ain't this A bit strange. A bell ringing and nobody running.
With that roll, you actually also see tracks in the dirt on your side of the drawbridge.
Humanoid going towards or away?
Away.
Away. Somebody seems to have left here in a hurry and in a large group, I assume.
1 second.
Was it a big group, Wayne?
Roll a survival check.
19.
It appears to have been made by several dozen, and it's headed north.
A large group of people running away from a town and a bell ringing with nobody around. Be prepared, boys. I don't think this is what it seems to be. Or I think it's exactly what it appears to be. A town in distress.
Could I make a check to kind of see what types of footprints there are? Like, see if I can make out like a race or if they're on horseback. Yada,
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Un moment. Oh shit! Sorry.
You're not able to tell. You have to take Torsik's word that it was actually even several dozen.
Okay.
I guess Kyle's having some lag with his phone. That's rough.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can lower our mic? No, we can't lower mic quality in there, but...
No.
I'll say we move in.
Carefully, sure.
Yeah, like what I meant. Also, my character's accents will change periodically.
That's fine.
No, I mean, yeah,
Not
mine will
keeping
do.
consistent.
Are you controlling Kyle then as well?
I'll see if he can move.
I would like to try stealthily moving along the bridge.
I'll let you scout it out first. I will hold here ready to jump in case anything happens. Can you have our names pop up underneath our characters since we don't know the tokens?
Oh, sorry.
So I can only move about here.
We're not in combat yet, so you should be able to just kind of do your thing.
Oh,
Treesh,
so I'd like to move around.
Orisk.
Oh shit. Yes.
That one's Harfriend.
Well, there should be a way that you can actually enable the names to appear underneath the tokens. I did it in
Well,
Tales during our in-person games. People could see their names.
I know which one's mine because mine's the only one that has a health bar right now.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I'm controlling 3. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. I'll edit this guy's name and change mine as well.
I think that's tied. Okay.
It's tied to the token itself,
Oh.
not the...
Yeah.
So thoroughly, can I stealthily move up to like right about here?
Yep. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Yep. Where art thou, my stealth?
Okay.
15.
Good to know. So you can go ahead and move up.
So I'm gonna move right about here.
Okay. Now that you're in kind of the town, you're able to see that there are boulders just strewn about. They appear to have impacted. Like, most of these boulders are like buried up halfway up the height of the boulder in the ground.
Okay.
And it almost appears to they've hit pretty much vertically. It's not like they've been thrown by catapults where they'd go in at an angle. They've gone in straight down.
As if they were falling from the sky.
Yep.
And
And you can see like houses have taken.
do I see these guys
Those ones?
right here?
Yep. So you see two large animals, and they're currently hunched over a body and just like tearing it apart and eating. You're not
Okay.
able to tell what kind of body it is.
Mm-hmm. And I hope you added this, Zach. Yes. Cantrips are full actions, right?
Yeah, but we're not in combat yet, so.
Okay. So I cast message and relay that to Torsic.
Yep, that's me. And I'll turn to the group and I'll say, "All right, lads. Our friend up there has seen what looks to be some sort of dog-like things or quadrupeds. Some four-legged beasties up here that are tearing at a body. I don't think it's a good one, so just brace yourself and let's get ready to do what we have to do." And I'll step up to next to our good rogue friend. I guess we should all try and stealth, but we're not gonna be very good at it. I'll roll stealth for these guys in a sec. Mine and hard friends are going to be disadvantaged. So, Kyle, if you want to roll a stealth check, so click stealth on your list, your skill list, and then when it asks you to roll,
He's not in voice right now.
oh damn it, he's not even in roll 20. Damn it. It's just me playing 3 dudes by myself with Tyler.
Mini DM.
Yeah, mini DM. That's mine. This is arrow horns. Sorry, that was not mine. That was our other friends. This is mine at disadvantage. So 10 10 8.
Okay.
And
So
we'll
now-
attempt to sneak up on these guys. I'll have I'm assuming Kyle would be in front trying to hit things with his longsword. I'll be just behind him, holding a mace and a shield. And we're just going to slowly walk up on those two guys.
Yeah, you're currently 90 feet away.
Tyler, do you have a... sorry. Trish, do you have a something to get their attention and draw them towards us?
You want me to draw their attentions?
Something painful, maybe?
Yeah. Would y'all like to take cover behind one of these impacted pools?
Sure, that sounds good to me.
And like these boulders are 5+ feet in diameter.
Yeah. So we'll set up next to this boulder right here, I guess.
Okay.
And then I'll have
So
Arrowhorn right here.
I went 15 feet this way. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. I guess I
Actually,
have
hang on,
to
what is
take,
the range on these things?
60 to 80. No, it's
A
60
short
feet
bow's
from-
80, 320.
Cool.
So to not be a disadvantage, you need to be within 80 feet.
I'd like to stealthily move like around here. I can't see where I'm pointing. Like it's
Yep.
all black, but I'd like to try to go there.
Go for it.
You want a stealth check?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Your original stealth check's gonna just carry over.
Okay. Can I go over like right here then? Well,
Yeah, you aren't in combat yet, so you can move as far as you want.
okay.
They're
then
still just eating happily.
I'd like to move here then.
Bells ringing pretty rhythmically.
What?
And I'm gonna ready in action to cast Sacred Flame. Arrowhorn's ready to cast Firebolt, and Hard Friend's just ready to rush in.
I'm ready to attack with my short bow.
Sure, and we go on his attack. Yep.
Okay, so I get everyone to roll initiative. You will get a surprise round, but
22.
oh wow.
Oh,
I have to make sure I
sorry,
have the correct thing selected.
Yeah, I'll remember. I'll try to remember for next time.
That's okay. I finally found out how to roll initiative on the monster character sheets.
Oh, nice.
You click their name. I found that one out by accident when I accidentally clicked the name.
All right, there's our order. Wow, you did.
Okay.
Nice. You rolled a 3. Beautiful.
Oh crap. Wrong button. So yeah, it's your go, Trish.
Okay, I like to shoot. Let's see how far away I am. I like to shoot the one furthest away from.
Okay.
Not like the one in front of me because I don't want to try to shoot over.
He not see you, so you do have surprise on him, so you have advantage.
Is that a level 1 feat?
What?
Is that like a level 1
No.
rogue thing?
No, surprise.
Oh,
is...
in itself is its own
In
function.
itself.
That's right.
Yeah. That hits. So go
Cool.
ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Good start.
And go ahead and roll your sneak attack as well, since you had advantage.
4.
Oh, I did put blood on her on. Awesome. We're gonna have blood pools everywhere.
Oh, great.
So you guys watch as Trish pulls back on the short bow and just sinks the arrow probably 3/4 of the shaft length into the shoulder of this creature.
Oh, that's right. But if yeah, are you moving, T?
Sorry, I was reading with that. Why would I be moving? Does he now see me?
He probably does.
Okay.
You are 60 feet away, so you're pretty safe, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and hide behind this boulder behind Hard Friend. I'm guessing that is.
All right, I'm up. I had a Sacred Flame ready. I'll bust in with that bad boy. DC, I believe it's 14.
On which one?
The one closest to us. So this bad boy.
Nope.
So 7 radiant damage. And I just take.
Oh, so
Go ahead.
just one thing, Tyler, is as a GM, I do all my rolls, unless they're a contested roll, in the open. So you know I'm not fudging anything to kill you, or that I'm not fudging something to keep you alive.
That's fine.
Just so you know.
I wouldn't get mad if I died or lived anyway, so. It's all part of the
Yeah,
game.
but then you can just see my reaction as well as it comes up.
I don't have any of your videos up, so I actually can't. Cause
Oh, wait.
I step
Max.
up 2 spaces. Arrowhorn's gonna fire off a firebolt at advantage. At the closest one.
What's the range on that?
It's 120 feet range. I
Yeah,
checked
that
before I
hits.
moved him back. Only 2 fire
120
damage though.
You guys have done a decent amount to him.
He's gonna slide up and kind of scoff at him a little bit. Hard friend does have some javies, but he doesn't like throwing them, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You know what? He'll go right here, and he's gonna ready an action. So if any of these guys get close to him, he's gonna attack with his longsword. If anybody moves within
Okay.
range,
Okay.
I feel like I'm playing Fire Emblem right now. Freaking just top-down, turn-based strategy game.
Try having this like hand drawn out, and I had to use the 5 or 1 inch squares for every 10 feet.
Oh god, that's so bad. I don't want to do it. No, no, thank you. Oh, it's our
Trish,
turn
it's
again. That's
your
right.
go.
I
Yeah.
forgot we had a
The
surprise,
surprise round is
Damn.
over. Because you guys attacked before you got into the square.
All right, Tree, show him. Give him what for, mate.
am I still in range? I am.
So it's at this point that both their heads come up and look over towards the group of you. So they've seen you.
Okay. I would like to use my short bow.
An 11 does not hit because you didn't have advantage,
Okay.
unfortunately.
God dang it, Bobby.
God dang it, Bobby.
Horsick.
I'll just toss out another Sacred Flame, not wanting those big, scary things to get close to me. And this is at the closest one. DC 14, Dex saving throw. It makes it.
Makes it just.
It resists the flames I send out. And I will step forward a little bit. Arrowhorn's going to toss another firebolt, this time not at advantage.
That still hits.
9 fire damage to the closest.
Ouch.
He's going to stay back here with our rogue friend against this house. Hard friend is going to slide up a little bit. Javelin range is, what, 30 feet? He's just going to ready an attack again in case they come
Okay.
close.
Which is what they're going to do. Let me just measure this out. Yep. Boom.
He's going to use his reaction attack to attack right away.
The other one's going to move right up to there because they have 50 feet of movement.
He does not hit.
No, he does not. So the attack on Hard Friend is a bite attack.
Sure.
19.
19 hits.
So he takes 7 piercing damage.
Yep.
And I need him to make a strength saving throw.
17.
Okay. He resists being knocked prone.
You see
then-
as Hard Friend takes a really nasty bite, probably to his like clavicle or shoulder,
Yeah.
and just a huge chunk of flesh is ripped out.
And then against you, Torsic.
I'm gonna impose
19.
disadvantage. Sorry, I tried to get that up before you rolled. I'm gonna use my warding flare as a reaction to impose disadvantage on that.
Okay.
Fucking shit! Yeah, it hits me.
You take 9 piercing
Oh
damage.
my god.
I
Yeah.
need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Yeah. Oh,
You are
one.
knocked prone.
I'm down, so I fall down. You see Torsic is just like almost his jugular is ripped out on this first bite, and he like falls to his knees and on his back, prone.
I can love it. Oh, I might. I'll be over in a second.
Trish, it is your go.
Oh shit! I didn't mean it was that fast. Uh,
I would like to point out it's a good thing you guys got the surprise round on them.
Yeah, I mean, you're not fudging no rolls, I see. The dice
uh,
gods are just against me right now.
if only I was. It's 5 feet out of my range. Well, actually, no.
You can still shoot him and get sneak attack.
Well, yeah, if I come here, I can engage him with it, right? I don't have to go
Yeah.
here.
Correct.
No,
yeah.
you do not.
You're fine.
They
Okay.
take up 4 squares.
Yeah, I just got confused.
They are very large.
So, yes, I would like to come up. You know what? I want to add some flair. I want to come up. I just want to, like, hop over Zach and try to go for a dagger hit.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
God
dang.
The dice gods are. Your dex modifier.
I need to fix that.
Yeah.
I need to fix that.
It still won't hit, but you'll have a much higher modifier.
Actually, both of these are dex.
I should
There
have
we
had
go.
I should have had Hard Friend give us a speech on our walk in. Oops.
Am I re-rolling?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Just 9.
No, it still doesn't do it.
I'm gonna actually switch off always advantage.
Yeah, I can't toggle for his because I don't have access.
Never whisper rules. Actually, query whisper. I might actually ask for it. So unfortunately, you still don't hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Torsic is
Torsic.
going to use half of his movement to stand the fuck up. He's going to use Cure Wounds on himself. And go all the way up to
Wow.
full health, thankfully. So you
That-
see
that's
the
a pretty nice
gaping
roll.
wound in Torsic's neck. You see him grasp his helm, his holy symbol of helm, community and protection, and grab his neck and staunch the blood, and a bright light shines through his hand and just sears the wound shut. And it looks he looks pretty healthy. That is my turn. I think I'll shift a little bit. Oh, I don't want to go that way. 5, 10, 15.
A little bit in awe and like very impressed, but trying not to show it, but clearly is.
Nice.
That's my turn.
An arrow horn.
Oh shit,
That was
that's
all right,
right.
I guess.
That's me. He's gonna cast magic missile at the one that looks the most hurt.
Which would be the northern one.
There you go.
8 damage? Really?
Just enough. Not
Yep.
enough. Oh, just enough. Okay, thank God. Praise. Praise be. 2 1s on those
Yeah.
rolls too.
Literally just enough. You see these 3 darts just come out and impact the warg, one right after the other, and he just kind of crumples to the ground at Hardfriend's feet.
Hard Friend, seeing this happen, will hit his shield and sword together and move in on the last one, opposite of me. Are we playing flanking rules?
Yep.
Okay. So he'll
He has
swing
advantage.
his longsword with advantage. 17
That hits.
for 4 slashing.
Okay.
Lay on hands is a full action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, that is fine.
The warg, seeing someone new, is going to bite at Trish.
Well, we'll miss you, Tyler.
Does a 17
nope.
hit?
You bet your ass it does.
Oh no. Do you think 11 piercing damage?
You were almost dead. You were 1 away from being dead. Oh my god. Oh
I'm
my god.
unconscious.
Did you roll max damage on that?
No.
Oh my god. Oh.
He just rips, like, most of the neck away from Trish.
Damn. Holy shit.
And I'm gonna need you, Trish, to make a death saving throw.
Ooh. That is the click death saves underneath, right next to hit dice and underneath temporary hit points.
Oh.
Tick off one failure, my brother.
It should auto tick that off.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god.
Torsic, seeing his new adventurer friend get absolutely shreked upon, is going to swing his beautiful, beautiful warhammer one-handed with his shield up with advantage.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hits.
It hits? Praise Jesus.
That hits.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, if you've got a 0 to your strength modifier.
Yeah. Damn it.
Tree unconscious frowns a little bit more
Bonus
than-
action to heal.
Oh yeah, you and your healing word.
Yeah, fuck off, my buddy. He's not dying right away. You might die next turn, but you're not dying this turn. 5 healing to you, Tyler. You're back on your feet with 5 hit points.
Laying flat on his back,
Yes.
but at 5 hit points.
Yes, yeah. Arrowhorn. Fuck. How
This
rough is this
war
guy
just-
looking?
About as rough as the other one had been looking.
You know what? Let's not fuck around and maybe roll. No, this is fine. We have hard friends turn after, so he'll shoot another magic missile to ensure that this guy goes down.
Okay,
9 force
Yep.
damage.
that is enough.
Excellent. Oh no, stupid abs keep popping up. All right.
I book it over to Torskit. Tor, that's my nickname for you.
Sure.
I run over to Tor and just hug him. And then back way, like, bro hug.
Yeah, bro hug. At this point, Hard Friend is going to suggest that we check out this house and maybe rest a little bit before proceeding into this town that clearly has very dangerous things inside of it. Actually, Torsic, not Hard Friend. I'm Torsic, not Hard Friend. That's right.
So, actually, from here, you guys able? Oh, you guys are able to see this one. So in there, you see 2 goblins chasing a chicken that appears to have gotten out of its coop, and they're just completely engrossed in chasing this chicken. And they've got like a bag as well. One of them's dragging a bag around, and they're chasing this chicken.
Maybe we should take care of them before we take our break. Although, Hard Friend, you're looking pretty rough.
Down here, you see 2 goblins, somewhat dancing, but also trying. It almost looks like they're trying to chase each other. They're kind of like playing tag, but they're wearing pumpkins on their heads.
What the fuck
You've seen
is
them
going
go. You've seen them do about a full 360. There are no eye holes in these pumpkins.
So
They're playing blind tag,
Jesus.
and the bell's just still ringing.
Treese gets this, like, for lack of a better term, like this perverted grin on his face because he knows this is easy game and he's ready to, like, fucking kill something after the end of the match. And he walks over to this dead guy, and cuts off his ear.
Okay.
And then, yes. And then puts it around a necklace. And
Sounds
then,
good. I'm actually going to show you guys a couple things. So,
and then
your first, actually, since you fought these ones first, your first entry into your monster handouts.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big
It's the
ear, too.
warg.
That's a big ear.
It's big.
oh,
And
yes.
then you've also now you've seen them in the distance. You've seen goblins,
Gerblins.
goblins, good old level 1s.
Oh,
So what are
true
you guys
class.
wanting to do?
Oh wait, that is a big ear. Damn.
I'd say
kinda
the ear is close to a foot in length.
That's fine.
That's awesome.
Figure
Let's take out these chicken fuckers before we take out pumpkin heads over there.
I agree. And after I cut off the ear, I just start like walking over to these chicken fuckers. I mean,
Okay.
sorry, guys.
Chicken chasers.
Chicken chasers.
We're on my stream, T, so you're good.
Okay. I also I think it'd be beneficial if after we try to catch the chicken.
Yes.
Torsic, you guys notice as you walk by in the center, it's about a 5-foot deep pit, and it almost looks like something used to be there.
Something used to be there.
Everyone roll history check.
Ooh. Is it relating to a stone?
Possibly.
No, I need to know because I have stone cunning.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
I
it
don't.
is.
Give me advantage on that check.
Trish does not read books. He doesn't care.
15 on my check. I'll roll for the rest of these scrub lords in a second.
I'd like
It's-
apologize. I did not know anything. I am dyslexic.
But you do a really good job at shooting
First
that
is
bow.
me, second is Arrowhorn, third is Hardfriend.
So Torsic and Arrowhorn, you both know that Nightstone was named such after a large black obsidian stone that was in the middle of the town square. Or is. Sorry,
Yeah.
is.
As we walk by, we'll say, "That's strange. There's supposed to be a large black rock there, a very valuable rock, named. The town was named after it, even. But maybe that can wait until we kill these chicken chasers."
Trish is just confused and wants to go kill the chicken chasers.
I think my favorite part about this blood is that Hardfriend is bleeding as he walks.
Yep. Torsic, I want you to make a perception check.
Sure. 18.
You can hear what languages do you actually speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Giant, and I haven't had the fourth one yet because I'm a dum-dum and hadn't named it. So I guess right now I'm going to make it... I probably shouldn't speak Goblin. That's too meta-y.
Not at all.
Okay, I speak Goblin because I've likely encountered some before.
So you're able to hear in Goblin, Bojo, get that chicken! Come on, we need to get it! I'm working on it, Tot!
Oh no, they have names. That makes them more human.
You've already got yours! Come on, Pojo, we need to get back!
I'm gonna say to the group, how about we question one of them?
What them?
Question them, see what's going on in this godforsaken place.
I don't know what that god thing is, but I like the way you're going.
Alright, Hardfriend, I'm
I'm
assuming
just-
probably just nods in agreement, and I'll say, let's set up outside these doors, rush in and grab them. Make sure you cover their mouths so they can't yell for their Pumpkinhead friends, or any others, aka whoever the fuck is ringing that bell, Torsic says, getting really annoyed at this noise. That's king, king, king.
Pretty much.
Trish knows that he's getting annoyed, and every ding he kind of goes, ting.
At
You
this point, with
motherfucker.
Hard Friend there, I will need everyone to roll initiative, as Tot and Pojo look over.
Oh, yeah, we didn't
I-
stealth, so we just kind of walked up. Makes sense. Hardfriend, you can roll first, buddy.
Oh,
Again, a 5 for Hardfriend. This one is for
Awesome. This
Torsic.
actually puts their names up. Yes.
Arrowhorn. I hope you roll better than we did. He does, but only slightly.
sorry, I forgot to click again. I'm never gonna remember that. I just wish it automatically did it.
If you do it again,
Okay.
T, if you click on it and then roll it again, you can adjust the number yourself as well.
I got it.
Okay. I'll remember
It's
that
not
next
like I've got a million enemies to deal with.
Not yet.
Oh, don't brag.
Pojo is going to drop the bag that he was chasing this chicken with and pulls out his short bow and is going to loose at Hard Friend, who was the first one he saw.
Oh, this was outside. I totally thought that
Yes.
this was.
It's a muddy pen.
My bad. I thought that was another. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Oh, you thought that was a house?
I did. I'm a dum dum. Sorry.
Houses
Yeah, go
have
ahead.
roofs?
You can roll. Sorry, he was here.
Does a 12 hit him?
It does not.
Okay. Tot's going to, while dragging a bag, and you're seeing it like move as it bumps along the. He's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, and try to hit Hard Friend with his scimitar.
Sure. That hits.
21.
Roll damage.
5 slashing.
Oh, thank God. You see Hard Friend sort of stagger as it breaks through his heavy armor, and he's coughs some blood up.
Aha! It's not that hard, Pojo. Arrowhorn.
Oh shit. Since we're out of spells, or he's out of spells. Actually, we're both out of spells. He's gonna toss a big old firebolt at the nearest Gerblin.
Okay.
That doesn't hit.
Nope.
And he'll. Let's see what he has else going on here. He will move forward, seeing the hurt that his friend is in. Right here.
Okay. Trish.
If I make it here, can I? Here, sorry. I'd like to dash off this, like jump up on this post and dash, and you know what? No, I'm gonna go right here where you're pointing and attack.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't have
Okay.
the movement to do anything fancy, so.
So, just so you know, Tyler, something you can do is you can have your rapier in your main hand and your dagger in your offhand, and as a bonus action, use the make an attack with each.
That's
Like
dope.
an attack action and then a bonus action.
Wait, so I can have my rapier and dagger.
Yes.
Like I can dual wield.
Yeah, you can dual wield.
Oh,
You you don't get to add your dex to the dagger damage, but you do get to add it to your 2-hit bonus.
Basically, it's dope.
But it costs you your bonus action for the offhand attack.
Right.
Okay. And what? Okay, so I guess like, would so is my bonus action sneak attack also, or is that just?
No, sneak attack always happens.
It's a
if
passive.
if you meet the criteria.
Okay. So yeah, so I would like to do that. So how do I go about this? Sorry, you're gonna have to educate me.
So go ahead and roll an attack with your rapier.
So this will be your full normal action here. This is your normal attack action.
Yep.
And that
Oh, God.
doesn't hit.
So now you'll
So-
trigger your. Go ahead, Wayne.
Yeah. So now, as your bonus action, you can roll with your dagger.
Okay.
And I'm making hand motions that aren't on the webcam, and you can't even see me anyways.
Are you saying not to do that?
No, do it.
Go
yeah,
for it.
Do it. You
Oh,
want
you're
to.
just thinking a waving action.
Yeah, I'm like, and that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
You do get sneak attack on this as well, so
Yes.
you can roll
So
3d6 afterward.
No, 1d6. So go ahead and roll
sorry,
your sneak
you're not
attack as
dandy.
well.
I'm done. So 7 damage, just enough.
Yep. Oh my god.
Wow. Goblin
That
had
was
a lot of
blood.
blood. So Tyler, your piercing damage there, it actually only dealt 3 because it removes the dex damage bonus there. That's the only downside to attacking as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
But you
So
you go with the rapier, you miss, and just jam the dagger right up underneath the mouth, and it goes to the hilt. Probably hit him in the brain because he falls forward.
Torsic.
Torsic.
Seeing hard friend in dire straits. I'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stand here because I'm a dwarf and I'm slow. Actually, would this count as difficult? Would the fence count as difficult terrain?
No, not really. It's just like a chicken coop fence.
So I could go here and be 5.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. We'll say 25. 25. I'll move to try and get behind this stupid gerblin.
Gerb.
Actually, why am I doing stupid things? I shouldn't do stupid things. A light crossbow is a one-handed weapon or 2?
I believe it's 1.
I know there's a hand crossbow, there's a light crossbow,
Or
and a heavy
light crossbow would be 2.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll
What's
just
the
get up here
difference?
and I'll try and whack him.
Yeah, 2-handed.
Okay. I crit. I deal 11 damage. You see me approach the second goblin who shot, and the shot glanced off hard friend, and I put my shield in front to leverage a little bit more, and I swing, and the warhammer just caves a skull in.
Yep, and it just drops. So there's currently a bag just sitting, sitting out by Hard Friend and Trish, and there's also a bag with this chicken running around the coop. Pojo had a bag as well.
Is the first bag tied? The one with it in tied?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I'll take that one off to the side a little bit, and I'll say, "You wanted to catch a chicken there, Trish. Get at it then." And I'll start searching the bodies.
So as you pick up the bag that was empty that Pojo had, you notice that there's already something in it.
Right, yeah, there's a chicken inside.
No. The one with the chickens outside the gate, it was dragged out with Tot.
Oh, Todd had it. So, I look inside I look very carefully inside the bag that he was dragging around that was open.
There is a gold ring inside.
I reach in and grab it because I'm a greedy bastard. Maybe not, but I reach in and grab it because I'm curious.
Yep. So it's a gold ring. It's worth 25 gold pieces.
Fucking sweet!
Can I make a perception check to see if I notice?
I'm about to call it out and show you guys in a sec, so.
Okay.
Look, lads, there's some stealing being done here in this town, it appears. But for now, since nobody's around, I think we can keep it until we find its rightful owner, Tresh.
Well, what are you gonna do for now? Is it gonna fit your finger?
And I tried, does it fit my finger? Any finger?
No, it was definitely made for a woman.
I got these fat sausages. It's meant for a lady, not for likes of me. And
It
I'll,
might fit on my pinky. It might fit on my pinky.
Trish, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, except for in a nice tussle. And I zip it in one of my pouches.
You can probably fool me pretty far, friend.
I'm not that strong. And I'd like to search the bodies for anything extra.
Neither am I, mate.
Okay. Roll investigation. So, and while you guys are spending a bit of time here, you're getting the idea that this chicken coop area, the building to the south of it is a stable. And the building to the west, across the road, kind of where Arrowhorn is standing, appears to be an inn.
Okay.
You're able to find 5 copper pieces in a pouch that Tot had on his waist.
Cool. Trish, what's that bugger got on him?
This guy?
Yeah.
This bloke right here, out of character. Every person I do damage to, I'm gonna steal an ear if it's a different race. So I'd like to cut off his ear, and
You're just gonna have a thing of ears, of, like the handouts I'm giving you.
Disadvantage on
Yeah.
persuasion, advantage on intimidation.
Yep.
yes. As I'm doing that, I'm looking at Tor, and like frisking this guy's pockets, patting him down while I cut off his ear. Do I need to make a search check?
Yep. Roll investigation.
Okay, One sec, just write down goblin here. Oh my god.
You're not able to find anything. He didn't even actually have a pouch on his belt.
Wow. Do I notice that?
You notice he
You
doesn't
do
have
notice
a pouch. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, this bloke got nothing on him.
All right.
He must have been
As
sucker.
as we're finishing the search, Hardfriend's sort of like leaning up against the stable door. It's just breathing heavily, like barely standing on his feet. And he says, "I think I need a rest, gents." And he's gonna poke his head inside. Is this a doorway right here?
Let me see. No, that is not.
Okay. Torso.
There's a door on the south side, and there's a door on the west side. The west side being a double door.
Okay. Torsic will move to the double door. Hardfriend staggering behind. And Torsic's gonna just peek inside a little bit.
Okay.
I'll fall behind.
Do you need a perception, or are you just gonna...
Go ahead and roll perception.
12 for me.
Are we all rolling perception?
You're probably peeking with me too. You can go ahead, Trish. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Boy, my eyes are just what they used to be. Maybe I should get some of those spectacles.
Them fancy
So-
eyeglasses.
It appears to be a stable with a hayloft above, and in the middle of the stable, there is a large boulder with rubble around it.
I'm gonna set Hardfriend up in one of the corners with a bunch of hay to prop him up while he rests. And I'm gonna check out.
So you're gonna go in?
Yeah, I'm going in first. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really like.
Just a second.
Yeah, holding right here. I'll put Hardfriend right behind me.
I just want to make a nice little group so I can move you guys.
Oh, sorry, go for it. Oh no, we're about to fall or some shit.
Ah!
Oh no, everything went back. I think I'm going blind.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you guys are now kind of halfway down on the right-hand side.
Is this just the inside? Oh, this is just the inside of the building. Okay, cool. Oh, awesome. I thought we were about to fall down something, not just have a better map. I'm going to set Hardfriend up in this top left corner here. Make sure he's comfortable while he lies down, takes a breather, and I'm going to check out this boulder.
So, as you're doing that, you hear scrabbling from up in the loft.
Fuck.
And you look up, and there is... I'm actually going to move you to the...
Second
So
one.
you guys are all down below. There is actually a goblin. He appears to be searching for something up top.
He hasn't seen us yet, though, apparently.
Not yet.
And I'll whisper, Trish, get him alive. We gotta ask him a question. Questions, plural. I'll help in a second.
And I'll, since I am not a quiet person, and I change accents all the time, I cast a message back to him and say, "Oi, can you make anything out that he's saying up there? I know you speak that freaky deaky language, mate."
Is that your message, Cantrip?
Yes.
Okay, do I hear what he's saying or what he's searching for at all?
No, you just hear searching.
He's not saying shit, he's just like breathing really heavy. I know it's hard to tell the difference. I message back.
Okay. So, I like to I signal to Tor because these are two ladders going up, right?
Correct.
So I do like the classic like eyeball to eyeball, like look at me, point up, and then I kind of do like a pinching thing, like you're pinching a pimple,
Gotcha.
and hopefully he understands what that means.
I do. Torsic might not. I'm gonna make an intelligence saving throw. he like sort of gets it, and he like points at his ladder, and he's like, "You want me to break the ladder?"
I like.
Starts pinching the ladder.
Oh, I like grab my head like, oh, you idiot.
Do the psychic thing. I'm like pointing at my head, like,
Oh. I cast message. You fucking idiots. Let's climb up the ladder and pinch him in so we can tack him front and back.
pinch him. I guess that'll disable him. I guess. Why don't you just fucking say that in the first place? And it cuts out at like the 25 character limit or whatever.
Why would you pinch the ladder, you fucking bloke?
And I'll move to try and climb up very quickly and try and get to him before he can run the fuck off. Sorry, I'll let you do it quietly first, and then I'll follow you up.
I would like to stealthily climb up the ladder.
Roll stealth for me.
Also, I forgot to mention this, Tyler. I think I put expertise on your thieves' tools and stealth. I'm not sure.
My stealth has always been my expertise. I think you did my...
Maybe I did sleight of hand by accident. I'll check the character sheet later, but you rolled well, so you're fine.
Yeah. No, I always made myself... Because, like, I have to rely on stealth, so I'd rather it be...
Cool.
That's awesome.
So do your stealthy thing, bro.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I'd just like to go up here.
You didn't set up any
Stealth.
expertise.
I didn't? I thought I did.
On thieves' tools?
Maybe I did it
No,
on the
on
wrong.
stealth.
I don't?
No, it's I didn't. I did when I was setting up your character sheet. I messed up basically. It doesn't. You would have had a 23 right there.
My stealth is a 7.
Wait.
Yeah,
what?
I just changed
Oh, it just
for
changed. Okay, excellent.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alright.
Expertise means you double your proficiency modifier, which means instead of a +2 when you roll stealth, you get an additional +4, and then you add your dex to that, which is a 3, so +7.
Okay.
It gets
Impressive.
bonkers late game. So once I see that Trish makes it up very quietly, I'm also going to try and climb up quietly, but it's not going to be quiet. Because I'm wearing clinky armor.
That's okay. I rolled his perception.
Cool.
Okay.
So I climb up
He's-
here.
He's still head down, searching through the back corner.
Alright, I quietly sneak up. Sneaky. And then I dash at him, indicating for Trish to do the same, and I'm going to attempt to grapple this motherfucker.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh, yes, good roll. 19.
You've got him.
And I'm covering his mouth to make sure he doesn't yell and whatnot. And I'm saying, relax, friend. Friendo. Gerblin friendo. I'm speaking
you
this
saying
in
this
Goblin. Yes.
In Goblin?
Yeah. So it sounds
He's
like I'm
like-
grunting at it.
He's just like, he's giving you a really weird eye because he's not expecting you to speak Goblin at all.
Calm down and let's talk.
So I run up here. It's probably a stupid question, but I just have to ask it anyway. Can messages be sent in different languages?
Oh, that is a good question. It might specify whether it's you have to speak the same language.
I don't know. I just was watching Star Trek, so and apparently they can do it in Star Trek.
I am looking it up.
It does not say.
Okay, so it probably
You have to whisper the message, so you would have to be able to speak Goblin. Like,
Oh,
if you
it's
wanted to
the-
send it in Goblin, you'd have to speak Goblin.
okay. That makes sense. Just wanted to make sure.
That would be a great ability though. That would be way more OP than it is now.
Oh yeah, it'd be fantastic.
And I'll say,
So-
my friend here really likes to use his sticky pokey sword there, and if you help us out, I'll make sure he doesn't. Or at least if he does, it'll be quick. Understood?
To intimidate him,
All right, and
Oh.
I'll turn to Common. I'll say, Trish, what do you think we should ask?
You really offhanded me that. I was ready for the intimidation factor. We should ask where his leader is and what the fuck are they doing? What did they do with this village?
Cool. So I'll.
He's actually already trying to talk
Oh, okay. He knows.
with your
Common.
mouth over.
So I like just give him a little bit of room here to speak through my fingers. So he does speak
Just-
Common.
Yes,
Okay.
just a second. I gotta look up a name further on in the chapter.
Ah, this is where we take notes, folks.
Park sent us after villagers show up in cave.
Park.
get
Yeah,
everything
okay. Sorry.
Park.
Continue. Yep.
Raid village, he says. Get lots of loot.
Where did these giant boulders come from? Like the one downstairs.
People say giants come, drop boulders from sky. They silly.
They don't seem so
You
silly to
have
me.
treasure? You have treasure for Derp so Derp don't get in trouble?
Is it, you? Sorry, Derp. We haven't found treasure for you, my friend. But you could, your life could be your treasure if you continue telling us what we need. Were you
Derp
looking?
only have this.
I was gonna say, yeah. What is it?
He pulls out a copper piece. And box.
I look in the box.
Oh, so you just take the box from him?
I was gonna say, yeah, and I grab the copper piece and toss it to Trish. And I'll say,
Okay.
Derp, Derp, your goblin friends are stealing from people. That is what I consider to be not a good thing. Because you've been somewhat helpful, I might let you leave if you continue answering our questions. Was there anything specific you're looking for in this stable?
Treasure.
So no. We're going to tie you up here and gag you. Eventually you'll probably wiggle out, but we're gonna go and make sure you don't steal anything else from this town. And I start tying him up.
So the box that you gave Trish, it has the symbol of Lion Shield Coster on it.
Hey!
Which is it's kind of a chain throughout the Sword Coast.
Nice.
Trish, did you open it up at all?
I have not, but when he was done, after this goblin's tied up,
Okay.
I look at Tor and I say, "You tell him this."
He can understand
And,
you. I say in common.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, this whole conversation, like the questioning was done in common.
After we figured out he spoke it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I go to the goblin. You know, I think you're gonna get all these chains. So next time I see you, I'm gonna make sure I remember you. And if you see me next time, that's the last thing you'll ever see. And I cut his left ear off.
Oh, so brutal.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Tor will remember this.
Oh my
That's okay. You kind of smell ammonia, and you look down, and there's a puddle just kind of forming where he's sitting.
I mean, if you cut off my ear, I would pee myself too, so. I'll say sorry about that, Derp. He's a bit, tapped in the head. But we love him for it. And I'll, sort of like, basically do the equivalent of gag in fantasy gag, whatever it is, just
Okay.
rope.
The blood's just seeping out from the
I, like,
side of
rip a
his
little
head.
bit of his shirt off and, like, bind it. You'll be fine. Tap him on the
Hey, how
ear
about
and leave him in the corner in the hay comfortably.
How about you become an artist after this, so I never see you on the battlefield?
Yeah, paint. Painting is good. And I'll just do a quick look around. I'm gonna roll an investigation up here for anything special.
Okay.
I guess investigations
Oh,
aren't really quick by nature, but
what was the name of that box?
It has a symbol of the lion shield coster. You don't find anything.
yeah, I figured.
Okay.
I'm gonna return to Hard Friend, and I'm gonna bar the door.
Okay. Between the set and in the questioning, he'd already be halfway through a short rest.
Perfect. Hard Friend's gonna start telling us a story at the end of the short rest. So
Okay.
I'm just making So do I need to do anything during the short rest or take it?
Yeah, go ahead and everyone gets a short rest.
Okay. Do you know if sorcerers have a short rest regain ability?
Not at level 1 if they do.
I know wizards do. I know druids do. I know clerics do not.
So, what do we do for short rest?
If you wanted to, you can roll a hit die to regain health points. And sometimes you gain other stuff back. But for us, what's really going to happen is Hard Friend's going to roll a hit die, and he's also going to give us some temp hit points when he gives us a speech.
And if I roll a hit die, I can't go above my max, right?
Correct.
So, even if should I just give myself? I'm missing one hit die, so should I just go back to the 6?
Yeah, if you're gonna use it, then yes.
Might as well, cause like I can't roll a 0.
That's very true.
Okay.
You just won't have it if you guys decide to take another short rest.
Later, yeah. If we get into more fights and take another rest later on.
It's fine. Most of these fights, if I get hit, I'm gonna die anyway.
With that 2 damage dice, it's wicked crazy level 1. Yeah, you need sorcery points to do special shit for a sorcerer, so Arrowhorn's pretty useless. I'm gonna roll Hard Friend's hit die, which I believe is a D10.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
Nice.
use a little mouth. I'll be back.
Oh, that was a nice roll for him.
Yeah, he needed that. He's gonna talk about
wargs hit hard.
Yeah, and we're facing them later, right? I'm sure at some point.
You don't know.
Well, if you're bringing them up, really. So Hard Friend's gonna talk about how his time as a soldier. He's been in a lot of fights. This one's one of the tougher ones. Those wargs coming up out of nowhere. And the goblins are getting real lucky this time around and whatnot. And he's going to just regale us with a tale. And I believe it's 4 temp HP, 1 for his level, and 3 for his charisma. So 4 temp HP for each of us.
Yeah, those 2 plus 3s are pretty awesome.
3 plus 3s.
Yeah, 3.
2 16s and a 15 plus the +1 ability modifier.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool. You have 4 temporary hit points in addition to whatever you're at right now, and I'm just gonna double check on Derp's ropes before we head out.
Okay.
Sounds good.
He's just kind of been cowering in the corner. It's clear he hasn't even tried to get out.
All right, Derp. We'll talk to you later. Don't go telling your friends about us, or he'll take your other ear. Okay?
He just nods his head.
All right. See you later, Derp. And I'll walk down the ladder and get ready to head outside.
During the short rest, did you look in the box at all, Trish?
Yes, I did. But didn't you just say there's nothing in it?
No, there's nothing on him.
Yeah, there was nothing on him or anything.
I looked in the box, yes.
So inside you find 10 darts that seem to be coated in silver. So they are considered silver darts.
Interesting.
So this actually hasn't come up in any of our games, Zach, as well. A silvered weapon can be a normal weapon that's basically been plated in silver. So there are creatures that have resistance to non-magical attacks, but
silvered
weapon bypasses it.
Well, not being magical, but it counts as such.
Essentially, it bypasses that resistance.
Cool.
case in point, like lycanthropes,
Gotcha.
Wait,
werewolves.
So they
since
do.
I'm
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
They don't
Since I'm-
necessarily do extra damage, but they can bypass resistance.
If they're mundane weapons.
Yes.
Since I'm still next to this guy, I'd like to ask him, like, hey,
He's gagged, so
fuck,
just make
man?
sure you remove that.
I pull the gag down, and I go, what are these silver darks for?
Silver, shiny.
You're a goddamn
Derp,
idiot. I pull the
derp.
gag back up and walk away.
And then, like, through his gag, you kind of hear him trying to say, Derp, open boxes.
do. Hitting himself.
He'd be doing that, but his hands are bound. He's like, Derp, open boxes. Remember, open boxes.
So yeah, T, you would probably know this as an adventurer, but the Lion Shield Coster is a store, a pretty reputable weapons and equipment store around the Shield Coast, which is where we're at.
Sword Coast.
Sword Coast, not the Shield Coast. Yeah, the opposite of that.
Alright.
So you're thinking it might be like a shipment from that place or whatever. Did you roll for those, Wayne? Or is that in the? Don't tell me.
Zach,
No,
stop
if
trying-
if there's a point in which you are gonna roll for loot, I will have you guys roll.
Okay, cool. So that's a cool find.
You guys literally get to roll for loot when it requires it.
Awesome. And then
cool.
we'll head back outside and make sure we're good to go.
Okay,
I
I'm
put
gonna
us in a neat
zoom
little
out
line
this
for
time.
you.
Thank you. There you go. This is such a huge map.
So how about Pumpkinheads? You think they're still playing tag?
I doubt those guys could find each other. Well,
Throughout this entire hour, the bell's still ringing.
This
actually,
motherfucking.
I don't know how those guys would find each other. Unless they're so stupid. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. God damn, I sound like I'm from New York.
Well, let's get Pumpkinheads, and I won't deal with that fucking bell tower. He stomps off angrily.
Hey, we should go check out that bell tower, because, you know, these pumpkin heads, they're pumpkin heads. This noise has been ringing in my ear. I'm gonna get tendonitis.
Tendonitis, I love it. That's great.
We sound like a walk.
If the bell stops, these guys will know something's up. We need to take care of these fuckers first.
You think they can get a pumpkin off the head?
If they had to get it on, I would hope. I would
Well,
hope.
why would you know what? They are goblins. I was gonna say, why on earth would you put a pumpkin on your head? But you know what? Let's go take care of these guys.
At this point, I'm gonna start sneaking with everybody, but they're not gonna sneak very well
Okay.
because we're bad at it. Or actually, I'll say, hey Trish, you want to go take a peek at these Pumpkinhead? Oh no, Tyler,
What?
you did you leave the Roll20?
I'm okay, I'm back.
Sweet. I thought you might have shut down or something.
The map wasn't loading for me. It's still not.
Unzoom.
Zoom out to find where I moved you
Mhm.
back kind of into the center of the map. Sorry.
Follow the arrow.
Oh, yep. Here we go. I actually need to zoom in because I can't see our characters.
Yeah, I've got to zoom in, but like to move you guys, I had to zoom all the way out. I'm like, I hope you end up in the right spot.
So pumpkin heads are
Right where we're at in this building here, I believe.
Yeah.
Not in it, on the other side, in a field again.
I like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
as you guys come up to the building you're currently beside, you do see hanging out the front is a blue shield emblazoned with the stylized golden lion of the Lion Shield
Lion Shield
Coster.
Got it.
If you're running, you can jump 10 feet, right?
Is it your strength
So a
mod?
running long jump, if you run 10 feet before, whatever your strength score is how far you can jump.
If it's 10, you jump 10 feet. So the average would be 10
Exactly.
feet. Okay.
So you would be able to jump 8 feet.
Okay. Would I be able to try to run stealthily? Jump off of,
No.
and hit- no.
The
Alright,
stealthily
fine.
part.
Yeah, the
I wanna
stealthily part.
I want to move here then, and
Good.
I'm not in combat, so
I have a player whose strength is 4. He did the running long jump, and that's when I looked up what it actually was, and it was
Oh,
a 5
no.
foot gap.
Ugh.
They're still running around with pumpkins on their heads. You kind of hear some giggling. They're having quite the time.
Those must be some special pumpkins, I trust.
I think these folks are just really, really stupid.
It's amazing because their intelligence is actually even.
There's goblins for some reason that they just do this shit.
Yeah.
I don't think we need these ones alive.
I agree. I think we got everything out of what we got out of that other bloke.
All right. Do you want us to roll initiative for the surprise round, or?
I'd like to
Yeah.
take a pot shot.
Yeah, just everyone roll initiative and we'll determine.
I'll put us right there.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling for them because you're probably gonna finish them off the start.
2 rounds? I would hope so. Hardfriend has rolled 5 on initiative every time. That's rude.
So, here we go.
Good thing we're got a surprise round. Tyler, click on your token.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm really...
if you guys are gonna roll like that, I am gonna actually
Yeah,
roll
we
their
might not. We
initiatives.
might not. Yeah, see, we only get the surprise round, so hopefully we get them.
You know what? I actually don't understand. Like, I get if you're having multiple characters, but if you're just playing as one character, why would I have to select my token?
It's a quirk of Roll20.
Yeah.
It's like so like when you're programming, it has to have that selected in order to link
Yeah.
the roll with your token. So
Yeah.
you're up,
I get-
T. You
I
get the
Case in point, I actually clicked the same link essentially, but different tokens, and you'll see that Flick and Blick came up separately because they're different.
names. It just says Goblin for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It tells me that they're their names.
awesome.
I thought you guys could see that.
No, in the initiative rolls, it just says Goblin for both of them.
Oh, okay. So yes, surprise round would be Trish.
Okay.
You have advantage due to surprise, and you have advantage because they are blinded. They've got no fucking clue.
I'm just gonna use my short bow then.
Okay,
20.
that hits. Which one were you targeting?
The closest one.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
8. Dead.
And technically sneak attack, but you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I know. I've played way too many goblins. I'm kind of sick of them.
Yeah, don't worry. Storm King's Thunder. Giant rocks falling from the sky. Arrowhorn will just roll, try and cook him in his pumpkin head.
That'd
You
be awesome.
kinda- 12 does not hit.
Whoopsies, sorry. So you see the fireball whiz by, and Arrowhorn curses, and he says, "I wanted pumpkin goblin crisp." And Torsic. No, Torsicus actually would go first.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sacred Flame. Wow, thank God. Takes 1 damage as the flames touch his toes.
Yep. Flick, that's cheating! Flick, that's cheating!
5, 10, 15, 20.
Flick didn't even get a scream out.
Yeah, he just fell down dead. Hardfront's actually gonna throw a javelin this time.
That hits.
Only 4 damage.
Trish, you will get a second go.
I'll attack with my short bow again.
Okay, you have advantage because he's still blinded. He still has a pumpkin on his head.
Yep.
He's just kind of grabbing the javelin that's sticking out of the side. And no, that misses. And he's going to run 5, 10, 15 and bump into you. And he's actually going to just go for a punch because he doesn't even know where his scimitar is anymore.
Sure.
It's a 14 hit.
With disadvantage, but no.
Oh yeah, with disadvantage.
But no. Yeah, he doesn't hit.
Nope.
Arrowhorn. Frustrated is going to try and crisp him again. He gets advantage because he's blinded.
That hits.
He just crisps him right in the throat, and the pumpkin starts to like crisp and cook. I do understand how you made your fiance feel bad now.
Oh, this isn't even the part.
Oh god. Wanton murder of goblins having fun, and that's not the part? Oh boy. I'll say, Therese, check these guys for the few coppers they have. Maybe we can return them to the villagers when we take care of everything.
And do a front flip off the post and land in the blood.
I'll check one of the bodies, you check the other.
Okay, both of you roll investigation checks. Torsic, you find a pouch carrying 4 copper pieces and 3 silver pieces.
Oh shit, that's lit. 3 coppers, 4 silvers.
Trish, you're looking for Flick's pouch, and he doesn't seem to have it on him. And then you look up, and you see in the southwest corner of this garden, appears to be a sack, a much larger sack.
I go over.
You open it up, and inside you find a tinderbox, a smoking pipe, a stuffed teddy bear, and a box set of 3 dragon ante cards, which are worth 1 gold piece. And you can also play 3 dragon ante with them.
Nice.
So...
Is the tinderbox like specifically for lighting fires, like that kind of thing, or is it like silvered or anything like that?
Nope. Just a regular tinderbox.
What are the other things? A tinderbox?
He's putting it in chat right now for you.
I just ripped the ear off the teddy bear.
That 1 GP in brackets is supposed to be how much the 3 dragon ante cards are worth.
Okay. Literally in my items list, teddy bear ear.
Nice. And then what is this building to our east?
It appears to be a house. It's at this point you guys notice 2 more goblins come running out of the watchtower to the southeast. 35. They jump over the fence. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and they've just run into the middle. Brought on by the disturbance.
They didn't see us? Interesting.
Well, they did. They've come in to see what happened to Flick and Blick, and that's what they were concentrating on.
Oh god, there's people.
So, oh crap! I cleared the turn order.
It was 14,955 for us. Arrowhorn was 9.
Yeah. Larf, you get the one over there. I've got this one. Okay, Snock. And Snock's gonna come over here and try to hit you with the scimitar Torsk.
They get 2 turns. Oh no, he's going first. Yeah, go for it. I'll impose.
14?
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna impose disadvantage, so I'm just gonna burn that because I have to do it before the roll.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Sorry,
burning it.
I'll-
It doesn't hit anyway, so.
Trish.
How big are these boulders sticking out of the ground?
Sorry.
How big were the boulders?
They're about 5 feet in diameter.
Okay.
Which makes it ironic that they chose to put them in the middle of the grid.
Yeah.
One of these guys attacked Zach, right?
Yep.
This one?
That one did, yes.
I'd like to attack him.
Okay.
So if you move here, Tyler, you'll be what's called flanking on the opposite side of me, which will give you advantage on your attack roll.
Okay. Where put that go? So I do have advantage.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll damage.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah.
I think a 22 hits the goblin.
And go ahead and roll sneak attack as well.
You see he's
So-
a little blinded by the warding flare that I emit from my holy symbol, and then you come in and you do your thing.
So technically, you can use your offhand attack to attack the other goblin.
Oh, sick!
With the dagger?
Doesn't have to be against the same creature.
Yeah, that's your dagger roll.
That hits.
So 3 damage.
So that's
nice.
a 3 damage. Arrow horns go. Standing across the road.
He knows where his abilities lie. As a firebolt
does not hit.
whips past Trish and the goblin's head, he'll curse and move forward.
Yeah, he might have better luck if he's closer.
Yeah, in theory. Torsic will walk around this gerblin and hit him with advantage. 11 does
That
not
does
hit.
not hit.
And I'll curse, and I'll say, "Hard friend, get this fucker." I curse a lot for a cleric.
Seems right for a dwarf.
It feels right, you know? Also, a hard friend retrieved his javelin. Oh, damn!
As Larv slumps to the ground.
Just longsword dips deep into his chest cavity. Yikes. Check these guys for what they've looted from the town. I'll let Hardfreed roll this time.
Okay, so he's searching Larv.
Sure. The one he
So
just killed,
there's-
most likely. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
Larv.
Hard friend, not Heartfried? Hard
His actual name is Hardfried, but everybody calls him Hardfriend.
Oh.
He finds a sack filled with stolen utensils that are worthless. 3 vials of perfume that are worth 5 gold pieces each.
Nice. I'll put that on his character sheet. Did you want to search the other body, or should I have Arrowhorn do it, T?
I got it. You want investigation?
No, it's pretty easy to see these sacks because they've all been running around with these sacks.
Okay.
It was clearly they were sent here to loot the place. In Snock's sack, you find a stuffed bloodhawk, which is worthless,
Oh.
and a battered copper flagon emblazoned with the grinning visage of a halfling, and that's worth 1 gold piece.
What was it again? That was long.
Like a mug with a halfling's face on it, worth a copper plated.
No, can I play halfling mug?
Yeah, halfling mug, and it's worth 1 gold piece.
And it's also your new favorite drinking cup, I'm sure.
Yes.
Alright, and at this point I'll say, alright, let's check out the fucking bell tower. This noise is driving me insane. And then we can check the rest of the town for any survivors or stragglers and make sure we haven't missed anything. Sound good?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Alright, cool. This fucking bell tower, I swear to God.
Wait for me.
Do we see an
that's
entrance?
the only entrance.
Okay, cool.
Basically, if you see a road going into a building, there is a door there.
That makes the most sense. I know logical things. I'll say, Trish, do you mind checking to see if there's any friends inside of that building for us? We'll wait here and watch your back.
Just a second, I'm gonna move you guys.
Ooh.
Oi, but you're gonna heal me if I get hit, right?
I'm sure Hard Friend will.
So, right-hand side, a little bit down from the top.
As long as you help me. I don't want to die.
I'm pretty tired from those fucking giant dogs.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty tired from the goblins. I killed half of them.
Just remember, you're still alive, if barely. Check this door for. Do you want to check this door, or do you want me to bash it in? Or I'll have
just because I don't have the goodwill to live doesn't mean you have to bring it up. That's pretty hurtful.
Sorry. It's my fault. I apologize. That was hard.
It's okay. It's a redhead thing.
Do you want to check the door, or should I kick it in? Says hard for you, friend.
The door right here. May I check the door?
Roll investigation.
That's for you, Mr. DM.
Roll investigation.
Got your ears uncorked, T.
What?
Roll investigation.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still asking what he said.
No, I was asking what you said.
It is unlocked and does not appear to be trapped.
Is there a way for me to stealthily sneak inside? Is that a
Roll stealth.
I will gladly.
Okay, and you go inside.
We'll just sort of peek in the door behind him, not like going anywhere.
So the sunlight is pouring through into this high vaulted chamber through 4 stained glass windows set into the north and south walls. These stained glass windows depicting images of birth, the dawning sun, trees, and unicorns. Torsic and Hardfriend would notice that this temple is dedicated to Lathander, god of the dawn, and Maliki, goddess of force.
God of dawn, god of force.
So they're in here. They can see what I'm seeing.
Basically, and it's like dirt-covered floor. There are some wooden benches.
I would like.
Otherwise, it's empty.
Except for that goddamn ringing bell.
Is that cool? Investigate for traps.
Yep. Go ahead and roll investigation. Doesn't appear to be any traps in here. It looks like it's actually been somewhat looted.
Okay, I like to.
And that far door is half open right now.
This is a door right here.
Yes.
I thought it was a window. This is a window, right?
I'm
Right here.
pointing at the door, Tyler. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's window. Zach is
Can-
pointing to the
can
door.
you describe what's out the window?
You look out the stained glass window, and you're able to see the graveyard that you've seen going around.
Is there anything notable in the graveyard?
Other than there's a few boulders that have smashed tombstones, nothing. Well,
Well,
there is a mausoleum as well.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Fantasy
Above
genre.
ground
you
crypt,
know there's good
mausoleum,
shit.
same thing.
I'd like to cast message to Tor. Oi, how about you, the rest of you come in here? It's nothing but dust and sunlight coming through these windows.
And Tor just growls and replies, "And that fucking bell."
You do hear some grunting, which, from what Torsic has said, like talking to the other goblin, you know to be goblin, but you don't know what was said.
So,
Preach.
I notice it.
Yes,
Fresh
you do.
knows it.
Yeah,
Alright.
Trish.
In message, I'd be like, "Hey, I hear some of that goblin noise that you were hearing earlier, that we all heard earlier.
all right. Well,
But you know, if
you
you came in here a little bit faster, you can stop complaining about the bell. The sooner we get this done, the bell will stop. How about you get some How about you block your ears with something?
all right. I'll block my ears with something, and I'll seeing the door half ajar. Would I have seen the movement behind the curtain there, or?
Oh, you can actually see movement?
Oh, yeah.
I
kinda
have
see the-
3 lines of sight, right? Like a little baby slits of sight. I do.
Yes,
can
you
see
would
the
have,
top.
Okay.
because the door is partially open, and you did see a goblin run up and jump onto
As I received that
the
message.
rope,
Oh,
I
this
have
and he's
this.
bouncing up and down.
this
And you hear,
motherfucker.
Vark! Too fast! Go slower, more fun! And the jumping slows down a bit. But not too long. I want my turn again. You just had it for a while. It's my turn.
I swear to God. I swear to Helm. And I say, hard friend, do you mind showing our friends the courtesy that they've shown us? And I'm sure he says like gladly or something. And he's just gonna sprint in, bust the
Okay,
door down with his movement. I'm guessing. Would that be okay?
Yep. Yep. Roll initiative for everyone, but we will have hard friend do his turn first.
Sure. He rolled well this time. Oh, that was my fuck. That 12 should be me. Or you can count it as a 10 for hard friend. Up to you.
I'll make it a 10.
All right. So this one is now for me.
I did it.
Okay.
Oh.
That should be good. Yay, Tyler!
And I screwed mine up.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do hard friend first. So he's run through the door, and there is currently a goblin bouncing up and down with the rope attached to the bell tower.
He just swings like a baseball bat.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
A surprise round.
Yep. That would hit anyways, because he doesn't have his shield.
Cool. So 10 slashing.
He cleaves Vark in two.
You see a look of
the
bliss
bell-
sort of
The bell slowly stops ringing.
You see, like, Hard Friend's eyes sort of relax, happy that the noise has finally ceased. I'm sure. I love RPing 3 different characters. It's great.
Torsik, it's your go.
As the bell slowly stops, sorry, I was right here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can just get right here. I'll say, "You're the most annoying lot I've ever helm damned seen."
He just playing. Why you kill him?
This can be non-lethal. Because it's only 2 damage regardless.
Just crack.
For stealing, that's why. Your chieftain sent you here to steal and loot. That's bad. I don't know if you know what that means.
Fresh, it's your go. The goblin's kind of just rubbing the side of his face.
Kadong.
Ooh, it can be my turn now. Mark, done.
I'm glad he's not sad about his friend.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Alright, I went to grab some water.
Oh, I just thought I'd cut out, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should let him know just in case I cut out.
It's a classic Discord goof.
So I'd like to jump over my friend. Hard friend? No, sorry.
This is Tor. Yeah, you're good.
Tor. And attack this goblin right here.
Okay.
You'd end up probably in this space, but yeah.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, God. So, as Beto's running to go jump on the now shortened rope, because that was also cut when Hardfriend cut Vark in half, Tresh's rapier just right through the neck as he's going to run to go jump on the rope and continue ringing the bell.
I'm glad these seem to have no cares. I'm going to be looking for the loot that would be in a church like this.
Okay.
I really wish perception was a thing. Oh, that's a good roll. 15 for me.
Yeah, so it's easy enough to find the sacks that are laying in the steeple floor because they've been busy jumping up and down with the rope for the last who knows how long.
Yeah, forever.
The sack that belonged to Beto contains 3 blocks of incense, a silver holy symbol of Miliki, shaped like a unicorn's head.
See.
So each piece of incense, or each box, is worth 5 gold pieces. The
Cool.
holy symbol is worth 25.
Ooh, nice.
And some stolen personal effects of, it appears to be the priest, just kind of like razor, shaving,
Random stuff. Yeah.
shaving type stuff, a toothbrush. Vark's sack holds 3 empty vials that you as a cleric would know would have held holy water.
They drank them, those idiots.
And an unlocked wooden poor box containing 37 copper pieces and 15 silver pieces.
I split that up between the group. For now, I'm just going to give 5 to each of the people since I already have some. So
Let me just get this right. Cleric is stealing from the church's poor box.
I mean, we're going to give it back, but for now... Oh, it's actually, no, that makes sense, I guess. I would leave it in the poor box, and I'll say, I'll save this for later. Can you list those for me again?
Alright, well, I'm gonna take it from now because you never know when we gotta spend some money. I'll keep it as a collective fund for our Church of Adventurers.
We'll use it to save people, I'm sure. The poor won't need it if they're dead, and we'll find them and give it back. 37 CP, and...
Or you seem like an honorable person. How about you become the treasurer for our group.
I think that sounds fair enough. I'll keep track of everything for us, or anything we share.
Yes, but none of this moral stuff.
I sort of narrow my eyes and say, we'll see.
There should be reasons, but if one of us needs an item that we really want or need, there should be consideration into that.
If it belongs to somebody else, then it's not yours until you buy it. But if we need it, we can work something out.
I don't agree with that, but if we come along, people who are poor, we can always spare a copper or two.
Of course.
How about that?
I agree.
We do the church work better than the church itself.
Sounds good to me.
Unless those people don't deserve the church, like fellows like ourselves, except for you, I guess.
Me and Hard Friend are churchgoers.
No, churchgoers should not get them. Poor people should.
We are members of the church. We'll help out all who we can, I'm sure. Speaking of helping, sorry, go ahead, T. Speak for yourself, yeah. Well, not everybody has to be part of the church. Regardless, now that rocket stopped, we can search this town in peace and search for any survivors or any more of these bags these goblins have stacked up.
Yes, I agree. I think the bell is the least of our worries.
Is there an upstairs that we
No.
should check out? No, okay.
No, there was just the one floor.
Cool. So and then we'll exit, I guess.
Okay. You guys, I had you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I dragged Arahone out of your grip.
There you go. So basically, due west of where you guys were.
Cool. Town hall next.
Oi.
After you, Sneakling.
So where are you guys headed?
This is the town hall, correct? Or the larger building?
That's the inn.
Oh, the inn. Excuse me, the inn. Yeah.
Don't you ever fucking call me that.
Sneakling? Is that a derogatory term?
You think I'm a stupid halfling that goes searching after rings? I'm far more superior than that fucking idiot.
In my head, I was thinking elfling, as I think they say that a couple times, but that's a fair thing. All right, I'm sorry, my friend. I've been hit on the head a few times today.
I'll forgive you later, but not right now. Maybe if there show some fortune. Like
So-
I told the
Which door of the inn are you guys headed to?
Probably side door.
Side door.
I don't know.
I will move you guys.
Oh yeah,
okay.
we have another map again. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag myself.
Where did you end up? Oh, there you are.
I don't know. You're the only one that can see me.
Yeah.
Ground floor. See in. Where's the doorway?
Is this it?
Yeah, that's the window. So maybe in between the two windows, probably.
Yeah, in between the two windows is where the door's supposed to be.
Cool.
Where I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here, where I'm pointing to you, the pink arrow.
Right here?
These two spaces are a double door, probably.
Okay. I'd like
Yeah,
this...
let's call it a double door.
Alright, I'd like this... Well, obviously I'd like to stealthily peer into this space. Like,
Yeah,
into
me and
the-
Hard Friend are looking through this window.
Okay.
Would that be stealth investigation?
No, perception.
Perception? That makes
We're
sense.
looking.
12
19.
for me and a 16 for Hard Friend.
So, Tresh, you're not able to hear. There doesn't seem to be anything that you can hear through the door.
Okay.
Torsk and Hardfriend, looking through, you do see some movement in the back corner, and what you're looking into appears to be a kitchen and pantry type setup.
So in this corner, we see a little something.
Yeah.
I'll whisper that to Arrowhorn, and Arrowhorn, you'll see him point towards Tresh, and he'll message, "There's some movement in the pantry or kitchen. I think we all know what they are." We go in on you, Trisk.
And that northeastern corner, there's a boulder that's just completely torn the corner of the inn apart. It would be technically just difficult terrain to go in through there.
Okay, but you can also get vision through here. Cool.
I don't know who Trist. I don't know who Trist is, but I think you mean Trash.
Tresh,
Trash,
sorry.
sorry.
Long E's. No, I did that too, so.
No, if it was a long E, it'd be Trish.
Ugh,
It's Trish,
Tresh, got it.
but not like a Tristan. It's Trish.
Trish, got it.
It don't look like what it's spelled. It's, it's made by me Irish dyslexics. All right, how do I get into this room? Right here. I like to sneak into this room, right by this rock pile here.
Yeah, this area over here is difficult terrain.
Yes.
So you're able to get in, and you see a female goblin, and she's going through the pantry, and you see like anything that looks like it's edible is going into this sack that's pretty much as big as her and full. Like, she's barely able to drag this.
Okay, we'll just sort of step behind these boulders here.
If you're moving in stealthily, can I get a stealth check?
For me.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry. Dumb question. So this is 10, and right here is 15. I can like move diagonal. I can avoid this rough terrain by going like
Yep.
that, right?
Yep.
All right. Then I like to go up that and attack with my rapier.
Okay.
Let the murder hoboing commence again.
17.
That hits.
Yeah. You can roll with advantage technically, but you got her anyway.
Yep. And you just killed Gum Gum.
I like how they're all named.
You just run up and shove your rapier through her neck. She falls over dead.
And as far as I can see, this room is clear.
Yes.
I just yell over to
And it appears pretty much the pantry's probably in that sack because it's literally as big as her.
All right, I'd like to investigate it, and as I do that, I yell over to the group, "Oi!
Oi!
Okay. In the sack, you find several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cook's utensils, a jar of cloves, a jar of saffron, a dented silver jug, and a cracked hourglass.
Jesus.
Like, literally a full-on cooked chicken.
I don't know to you, Tor, but the only thing that looks decent in this stack is the chicken. Everything else to me is completely useless.
I sort of eyeball Arrowhorn, and I'll say, I have a plan for those vials of oil. I'll grab those. And I'll grab the 2 vials of oil.
Oh, as you look through the bag, I'm sorry. What type of muffin is it?
Oh,
Looks like kind of like a field berry type muffin.
nice.
Hey, you like muffin bottoms? Because I only like the tops.
Yeah, I'll eat whatever. I eat whatever's around it. These look pretty good food. And as I rip off a leg of the chicken and start mowing down.
Hi, that's my fucking chicken.
Oh, sorry. I give you the leg, but a bite's taken out of it.
I hope you got no diseases in your mouth.
That's the cleanest
I
place on my body, mate. You see, like, there's like a missing tooth or something like that. Like, yeah.
I
Just-
think about the chicken, and as he says that, I go, in 2 weeks' times, we'll find out about that.
I'm also gonna grab the silver jug. Does the silver jug appear worthwhile to grab?
Yeah, it appears to be. It's worth 20 gold pieces.
And I'll actually, I'll hold it up and I'll say, this looks pretty valuable. You've earned this for now. If we find its owner, it goes back to him, Tresh.
You said it right the second time.
Tresh.
The tree.
So you can write down a dented silver jug for 20 GP.
And you guys okay with ending it there for tonight?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get 2 more people.
Yeah.
Kyle said he was actually down to come to my house and do it. So if he follows through with that, he'll have reliable internet and he'll be here with me.
Right. I think we should find somebody else besides Nick.
Yeah, I mean, if Nick shows up, if he wants to, then he's in. But we'll see if it lasts.
Yeah, but he obviously bailed.
I mean, Scott might be able to step up when he's free. So we'll see if that works, and we'll replace the sorcerer with probably a ranger. Who needs magic, right? All right. So thanks everybody for watching. We're going to end the stream here because it's over. Talk to y'all later.